Hey y'all, Tim Nash here with Skogman Realty. Hope you're all having a great day. All right, so here's the situation. Showed a buyer a house. Buyer loved the house. House is being sold as is, but hey, that's no big deal until we walked into the basement. We walked into the basement. What did we find? We found that 3 of the 4 walls were buckling. All of them were bowing inward. And we were like, oh man, is this house gonna fall down after they move in? What kind of water is coming into the basement? What are the issues that we're dealing with here? So, buyers still like the house, and so we wrote an offer, and in writing that offer, we negotiated to have these walls fixed. And you know what? It wasn't that big of a deal. The seller realized it was a major issue. The listing agent was smart, told him, hey, if you're not dealing with it now, you're gonna deal with it with the next buyer. And so we negotiated these foundation walls to get fixed. So that's obstacle 1. Obstacle 2 is, okay, let's get them fixed, right? We got hold of Tomlinson Cannon, which is a really great foundation repair company here in Northeast Iowa. And they came in and they did, you can see these plates behind me right here. They did these plates. They did plates all along that other wall too, and then on this wall, they did these beams. They did these steel beams. They reinforced them, see on the floor, and then reinforced them up like so. All right, and that'll keep that wall from buckling anymore. And then these plates here, what this should do is they drilled a hole through the foundation. They put a rod through there. They anchored that rod out in the yard, and then they put this plate on right here, and that's gonna hopefully the idea is 1, it's going to maintain the structural integrity of the home, and 2, hopefully what you're going to see is over time you might actually see these walls straighten out a little bit. But this would be considered a permanent fix for this issue. This is, this is the alternative to lifting the whole house up and repouring the foundation. So yeah, that's kind of what we did. That was the issue. So for homeowners, if you have this issue, whether you're thinking of selling your home or not, this is something you really should get taken care of because it's just going to get worse. It's not going to stay. It's going to get worse over time. So to get, to get these beams up on 1 wall and then to get those plates done on 2 walls, it costs between $10,000 and $11,000. Okay? Yes, it's crazy expensive, but if you ever go to sell the house, much like the sellers who are selling this house, if you ever go to sell the house, it's probably going to be an issue that comes up. And any buyer, their agent, if they have a good agent, the agent is going to spot it, or it's definitely going to get spotted in the inspection, and it's going to be something that the buyer is probably going to ask you to fix anyway. So it's better for you to fix it before somebody asks you to fix it, because you're probably going to be able to get the price that you want when you go to list the house, or you're going to be paying to get it fixed, or you're going to be knocking a big chunk of money off of your listing price to have so the buyer can have a little extra money to get it fixed themselves, or your house just isn't gonna be worth as much if you don't get this taken care of. So get this taken care of if you're a homeowner. If you're a buyer, you just heard my story. It's not a game changer. If you love the house and the only thing that's keeping you from buying it is these bowing walls, let's negotiate. Let's figure out a way to get it fixed. There's a solution to every problem. Most things can be negotiated, okay? So remember that. Remember that. Most things can be negotiated, and you know what? That's why you hire a realtor, all right? You always want to work with a realtor, both on the buyer side and the seller side, because realtors have the experience. They know what they're talking about. If they don't know what they're talking about, they know somebody, they know a subject matter expert that can help you out with stuff like this, okay? And also, when you hire a realtor, it's all business, it's not personal. And when people are selling their homes, it becomes more of a personal thing to them. And when people are buying homes, it's a very emotional, personal process when you're buying the place that you're gonna live, okay? So that's why it's always a good idea. Hire a professional, hire a subject matter expert. We're the ones that can negotiate for you. We can get you, if you're a seller, we're gonna try to get you the best price we can with the house that we're working with. And if you're a buyer, we advocate for you. Especially if you're a first-time home buyer and you've never been through this process before, we are here to advocate for you so you get a good deal. There's nothing shady about it. You know all the nooks and crannies. You know all the issues about the house that you're gonna be purchasing. So I guess the takeaway is, when in doubt, hire a realtor. All right, hope you all have a great day. It's getting a little bit warmer here in January. It's January, we're in Iowa, and it's actually not too bad outside. I'm sure it's gonna get colder. We're getting snow tomorrow. Anyway, I'll stop.